Okay, this is another one in Manhattan. And what's interesting is I don't even live in Manhattan. And this is 34th Herald Square. I had some business to take care of here. I know I said, yeah, I didn't say the next one. I said, I'm going to go out of Manhattan. That's a shame. I don't even live in Manhattan. And I'm always in Manhattan. Anyway, it's great that we have this little breeze here. We were walking by a little breeze. It's not really that hot. I guess it's going to be real hot tomorrow. And people are out. And what's great is it's like a little after 7, while I'm filming this right now. And it's still light out. Still light out. Man, that's beautiful. I love the spring and summer. My best months are May and June because it's getting lighter and we have more daylight. Let's put it that way. Until June 21st, then I think after that we start losing a minute or two each day. But this is, what should I take home? I'm going to take the D train, so I'm going to stay around here. The summer, I got to start preparing for the winter and summer. I know I said I like the summer and spring, but the winter is going to come back. What I'm looking for in the winter is to be able to earn more of an income indoors, during those nasty months. Going from like December, January, February, even March, even April. Because it's cold in April sometimes. So I'm plotting that out. But I'm also plotting out a career in social services. More specifically as a peer advocate. Not really a social worker, but as sometimes they work with the social workers. The social workers, you could think of them as the supervisor. And the peer is the person that's with the person carrying out what it is that the social worker or the other higher ups, case managers and all that kind of stuff tell the people to do. Mainly it's a situation, or let's say a field in which you went through something and you serve as a peer for others going through the same thing. Now I suppose I could do part of that through online and video chats and that kind of stuff. But that's going to have to be done in person. But I'm going to think of something else to do, like online. Yeah, that's what I need. That's what I want to happen. So even if I have to come out the house for a social services career, I don't want to just rely on that. First of all, not even the cold. I should say, first of all, the cold. But second of all is when you're dealing in social services, nonprofits, stuff like that, you're not doing it so much for the pay. I mean, if you didn't have any job, like right now I don't have any job, of course, that's an increase in pay. But it's not a thing you're going to get rich from, so you have to. And a lot of people like that field or like that industry, but they need money for other things that they want to do or they have to do in life, or either to take care of past debts and stuff like that. So I want to be in a situation where, say, if I like the field, I don't have to leave it for the money. So I'm going to have other stuff that I do for money. Now, my start with the field, I'm in about how many weeks? What is this? About 4 weeks or so. I'm scheduled to start this 3-week class. They call it like a job readiness class. And after the 3 weeks, you do an internship, and they basically have you do internships in the field that you want to go into, right? So I'm going to ask them, put me as because this organization, this nonprofit, they have peers there. They have peers for court, people going to court, and other stuff too. They even have, I found out they even have social navigators. Like, say, people that's going through different bureaucracy, dealing with bureaucracy, with the medical field and stuff like that, or even getting their benefits, or getting their insurance, and all kind of stuff like that. Their appointments. I didn't even know that was a field, that they had a job in it. And I said navigator. First I said peer, then I said navigator, so maybe I should clarify that. I am what they call a certified peer specialist. I took these online classes that you used to have to pay for, but they, Albany, well, I say Albany, that's the capital of New York, they let you do it for free, at least now. So if you're in New York, hey, take advantage of it. Go to the Academy of Peer Services.org, and you can take the classes. The class, they have different, what they call cohorts, and you have to complete that cohort. So you need about a month or so to finish the classes. So if one cohort is about to be finished in like a week or so, you don't want to do that, because you won't get a chance to finish, and then you got to start all over again. You got to start all over. So you want to do it when you got at least a month to do it. That's for people who live in New York. And you don't, when I say New York, I mean the whole state. You don't have to be New York City. Yeah, so I got that. And then after I completed these online courses, passed the test and all that, I had to get 3 reference letters. And the reference letters are a little bit of a hassle, because it's not like a situation where somebody write a letter and they say, oh, you're a great guy, I knew this guy for 20 years and all this kind of stuff. What they have to put in the letter is that how you were like let's just say, you overcame something in life, and then you helped somebody. Like, in other words, before they even certify you, they want to know that you already did that kind of job already. You went through something in life. It could be anything. It could be drug abuse, or it could be some type of mental disorder. It could be anything. And then how you were an asset to somebody else that's going through the same thing. They went through the same thing. So the reference letters have to document that and send that in. Okay, I did all that stuff. So I got my provisional certification. It means that I'm certified, but not really. It means that I'm certified, but in order to get my full certification and drop the provisional, I have to get 2,000 verified hours. They give you 2 years to do this. 2,000 hours verified by a supervisor, which I'm serving as a peer. And it could be paid or unpaid. It could be volunteer, it could be paid. Of course, I'm trying to make it paid, because the program I'm going to start in a couple of weeks, or let's say about a month. They have part-time paid internship. I mean, you don't make a lot, but you get paid something. And after 10 weeks of that, most likely the organization brings you on, or they refer you to another partner organization. But anyway, so that's my plans with that. And I feel that I can do the court navigator also, because I also have a paralegal certificate. They have that. So between these things and some other stuff, I should be able to do that. Yeah, but more importantly than that, well, that's important, but just as important, I'm gonna, because I do some online stuff now, but I wanna ramp it up. Also do plasma donations. That's where the poor folks go. People sell their blood or sell their plasma. So you want to know where the poor folks go? They go to the in New York. New York City. They go to what they call the HRA office. That's the public assistance office. You get your SNAP and all. Well, most important than all that stuff is you get your Medicaid, because healthcare, right? And they also do plasma donations. A lot of people, But I would still, when I have a good amount of money, I think I would still do it, because it helps people. When I was in the hospital with COVID, I actually got medication through plasma. So I know firsthand how it helps people. So I may not go as much, but I would still go. Okay, they pay you, they give you some money, They give you, you know what? It's unhealthy to have a lot of weight, but in this case, it's good to be fat because if you weigh from 230 up to like 400, this particular place, they'll give you 50 for the first donations, and they'll give you like $80 for the second donation. You can only donate twice in a week, so you can, pick up some extra cash or whatever like that. And I do some other stuff, but I'm gonna try to look for something that's more lucrative to do for the cold. To the best time to prepare for it is now. Let's see what else is going on around here. Just people walking, people sitting around and doing their thing. I just came from a couple of blocks down. I came here, had to go to Target for something. So I'm gonna have me a sandwich that I brought with me. And, it's interesting. I bought a sandwich with. I gotta keep these habits up when I start getting steady employment, because the money I make now is kind of what you call intermittent. It's not like stable where I have a stable amount. But mentioning the sandwich, I know I ate my dinner really for lunch, and in order not to spend some cash out here, I made a sandwich and brought it with me. And I froze my juice, and around 4 o'clock or so, I took it out the refrigerator so that way it will still be cold, and it won't be all ice by the time I drink it now. So I bring that up is to make sure I don't have lifestyle creep. When I go on these part-time internship, I'm still gonna live definitely as a as a pauper or a poor person, and I'm gonna bring my food. Actually, this organization actually serve you lunch at the spot too. But if they parcel you out to do your internship at other sites, you have to have your lunch. I'm gonna keep making and bringing my own lunch. Like a lot of things that people get tripped up, they have lifestyle creep. When they at an unemployed level or a low paid level, they're good. But as soon as they get a break, they get a raise, they get a promotion, they get a new job, something like that, they start upping the lifestyle. No, I'm going to stay in my studio, and I'm going to, when I go places, freeze my juice and take it out a couple hours before, depending on how hot it is. If it's real hot, like 97 degrees, I only got to probably take it out like about when I'm about to leave, because it's going to melt, and it'll be nice by the time I'm ready to eat. Yeah, so don't change that. Don't buy a lot of stuff, and don't upgrade and all this kind of stuff, So whatever female friends I have, keep those same ones, because they were hanging out with me when I'm in the broke phase. So keep those same ones. Yeah, so I just figured I'd add that in there. That's a little more content. I mean, it's not too much exciting happening around here. So I hope my voice, me talking here, makes people, whoever watching, stay for a little while. Yeah, so I'm gonna make sure I do that. No lifestyle creep. You get a jump in income, keep your lifestyle pretty much as it is. Oh, okay, so I'm on 14 minutes. Okay, so that's about it for this 34th Street, Herald Square. People walk around doing their thing. I'm about to have my sandwich and call it a day.